good, clean fights, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Questions? Let's do this.
We are set for 3 rounds at strawweight. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter, @ChevelloVoice, @PatMilicic. It's Kenya Rosas, the kickboxer, taking on Mackenzie Dern, the multiple BJJ world champion. Michael Chevello, Pat Milicic with you. Sold out here at Legacy Fighting Championship 58 in Lake Charles. Rosas needs to keep the fight on the feet. Look out for her head kicks. Looping left hand early here from Rosas. Overhand right from Mackenzie. Throws her right down the tube, looking to clinch up and score a takedown.
Wow.
Takes the back here of Rosas. Could be the beginning of the end. Gets the hooks in. It may be as good as over now. Flattening out Rosas very early here in the opening round is Mackenzie Dern.
Rosas in trouble here.
Nowhere to go for Kenya Rosas. Mackenzie Dern.
Rosas trying to fight her way out of the legs. She's aware that what she's got to do down below, so she knows what she's doing.
Rosas reverse elbowing that right thigh of Mackenzie. Mackenzie, though, showing patience.
I care if you're a full-grown man, you don't want this girl on your back.
Mackenzie knows exactly what to do here. Rosas continues to reverse elbow the top of the right thigh.
Dern is putting some serious power down on her. Really trying to get that arm under the chin.
Can the 23-year-old score a submission on pro debut here?
Rosas got to get herself rolled. Try and put Dern on her back and lay on top of her, be able to fight those hands a little bit better. Flattened out right now. Dern's hand kind of stuck in there, finally getting it out. Now she's tightening up the choke.
Flattened out like a pancake. Rosas in trouble. Dern applies the pressure. Rosas still surviving though.
She's trying to keep that arm out from underneath her chin. This girl's stubborn.
Still surviving here, Kenya Rosas.
Yes, she is.
Pries that arm from around her neck. Full mount now for Mackenzie Dern.
Better watch her arms now.
Dern positions herself, drives an elbow across the top lip.
Gonna be tough to get her out of the mount too.
Another elbow to the nose there from Mackenzie Dern. There's one to the hairline.
Sitting up high.
Rosas trying to control Mackenzie's posture. Double elbows to the top of the thighs here from Rosas.
Oh, armbar, there it is.
Here comes the armbar from Mackenzie Dern.
Rosas trying to get out of here. Look at her coming up. Oh my goodness, look at this girl.
Rosas surviving. It's amazing.
Here comes a triangle attempt, nope.
Rosas out of trouble momentarily.
Omoplata to a possible leg lock. There's the leg lock now, transition. She's all over every limb on her body.
Third submission attempt now for Mackenzie
Dern.
Dern. Fourth submission attempt now for Dern. And somehow Rosas still surviving, hacking away with the right elbow.
Foot lock now. She's got the toe hold, trying to break her ankle.
Submission number 5 from Mackenzie Dern.
That ankle could crunch at any moment.
Look at the elbows to the top of the thigh once more from Rosas.
Dern bailing on that submission.
Dern's got to be thinking, how do I finish this young girl? Rosas is a survivor.
You know, she's submission-minded. That's what she's done her whole life. Might not be a bad idea at some point, if these submissions don't work, to just get position and start pounding on her. Take her time, get some experience in here.
Can Rosas make it out of the first round? She's got 1 minute 5 remaining.
Transitions are ridiculous out of Dern here.
Full mount again for Mackenzie Dern. 1 minute now for Rosas to get out of the round. If she gets out of the round, we restart from a standing position at the start of the second.
Covering her mouth, I think. I was trying to.
Controlling Mackenzie's posture, trying to shave some seconds off the clock here.
She's trying to, looks like with her fists, she's trying to grind and create gaps, or even trying to slide across the neck here and apply some pressure, yeah. Trying to choke her with that, look at that.
Forearm across the throat from Mackenzie, gives up on that, still has the full mount here. What a tale of survival for Kenya Rosas, the kickboxer.
Rosas trying to block that foot. She can't quite reach it. Dern's positioning too good. She's up too high. Good job staying off the hips of Rosas for the most part, not getting bucked around.
It looks like Rosas will survive the first round after 5 or 6 different submission attempts from Mackenzie Dern. Pure dominance from Dern, survival from Rosas, and she gets a standing start at the start of the second. He is a warrior, 19-year-old Kenya Rosas, 23-year-old Mackenzie Dern indeed. Jab from Mackenzie. Can Rosas wind up that right leg roundhouse?
Oh, nice.
Overhand right from Mackenzie. Rosas looks to counter with a right of her own. Rosas gets tagged with a left hand. Mackenzie grapples up with her. Rosas trying to stay vertical.
Mackenzie just reckless abandon to get into this clinch. Rolls her way into it.
Rosas looking for elbows.
Oh, big throw.
Beautifully done from Mackenzie Dern. Cuts in the hip.
Rosas got an uphill battle now, buddy.
Side control for Mackenzie Dern. 1 minute down in the second round.
I wonder if Dern's corner told her, just keep good position and pound on this girl.
Nice elbow, rakes it across the top lip.
Dern's going to be so good at positioning that she can really inflict a lot of damage just by staying in good position and unloading these elbows.
Yes! Good job! Strong underhook and beat up that face! Beat up that face, Mackenzie Dern! Elbow right there! Elbow again!
Instructions coming from Jonathan Crouch in the corner of Mackenzie Dern.
Good job,
Guiding her through. Very few people expected it to be here in the second round, but Kenya Rosas showing how tough she is, surviving submission attempt after submission attempt in the opening stanza.
Rosas trying to roll out of that.
Oh, big elbow to the orbital there from Mackenzie Dern.
Mackenzie Dern, I think, learning a lot in this first fight of her career, realizing that don't have to go for submissions constantly. You can take your time, keep position, do some damage.
Looking for the mount here. Mackenzie got there in the first round. Can she get here for the first time in the second, following those knees to the kidneys?
Resting that right leg and waiting the step to the mount. That was exactly what she was doing. Waiting patiently. Rosas gave it to her.
Full mount here for Mackenzie Dern, halfway through the fight.
Transitioning here.
Rosas again in survival mode. It's all Mackenzie Dern on the ground as expected.
Rosas got that lockdown. Dern slowly inching that right leg up, trying to get it out of there.
Is there any way that Rosas finds a way to her feet, Pat, or does she just hope to ride out the round the next 2 minutes and start again from the feet at the third?
I doubt she's going to be able to get away from Dern here. Dern's just too good position-wise.
Full mount again for Mackenzie. Looking for these filleting elbows.
Gonna take an arm, maybe. She's looking at her corner.
Plenty of instructions coming from Dern's corner. Ground and pound now. Magnificent contest between two debutantes. More G&P from Dern.
Good flurry there.
Rosas looks to put the hands up, pull the head down, control that posture. 80 seconds to make it out of the round now for Kenya Rosas. Very high mount here from Mackenzie Dern.
Can't bump her off balance if she's not on her hips.
Reverse elbows to the top of the rib cage of Rosas have to be hurting her. 60 seconds now to see out the round.
Rosas tough as nails down there, man.
These elbows are catching her, bridge of the nose, big left hand to the orbital. Hair ties come out of Kenya Rosas. Mackenzie very high on the mount, hammerfist strikes dropping down now on Rosas. Referee Jordan Bass right on top of the action, but Rosas surviving. corner of Mackenzie Dern begging for elbows from this position, and she obliges.
Rosas.
The claret is running from the nose now of Kenya Rosas. Can she see out the next 18 seconds?
Girl is still fighting. My
Mackenzie Dern on her back. 10 seconds now to the end of the round. It looks like Rosas will survive. That's Rosas's blood on the canvas. It ain't pretty, but it's effective. Rosas survives from Mackenzie Dern on the ground. Can Rosas, blood flowing from her nose, keep this fight standing? Third and final.
The motivation of not going through that meat grinder on the ground again would be a big one for me if I'm Rosas.
Rosas broke off successfully then. She's got to throw these kicks, but she's worried. There's the head kick.
Gotta set him up.
Mackenzie double leg switches to a single now. Gets Rosas down again. Very early here, inside of 30 seconds the takedown.
It's gonna be ugly.
Now it's all survival again from Rosas. It's the mounts, full mount once more from Mackenzie Dern.
She's trying to lock up both sides there. Mackenzie saw it coming, got her foot out of there so she didn't get rolled.
Kenya Rosas may not win this fight. She's proven to be tougher than dried beef here. Still surviving. Mackenzie Dern doing everything she can to try and find a finish on pro debut.
Wow.
Mackenzie proving nasty, going after a cut under the left eye of Rosas.
Mackenzie's corner telling her to get her off the cage, and she did that, yanked her away from it. Never want their feet on the cage.
It has been a story of survival for Kenya Rosas. Is it the biggest story of this fight so far? How Rosas has survived rather than the pro debut of the much looked forward to Mackenzie Dern. Reverse elbows to the lower left ribs here from Mackenzie out of full mount position.
And I think Mackenzie also learning to inflict damage instead of going for submissions constantly.
3 minutes remains in the contest. Rosas just getting dominated on the ground as expected. Needs to find a way to her feet, but we don't think it's going to happen. Mackenzie looking to drive the knuckles off that right hand. Postures up now as her corner calls for it. Drops a couple of short lefts to the hairline.
You know, if I'm Rosas, I'm going to feed her an arm and just say, go for the arm bar so I can escape and get back to my feet, to be honest with you.
Double forearms guard from Rosas, opens it up now. Not a lot of mustard behind these strikes, though, from Mackenzie Dern. And Rosas looks to control the posture, maneuvers herself, foot in the cage.
Oh,
thumping elbows to the left side of the carcass of Kenya Rosas.
Rocky Balboa hitting a side of beef.
Dull thuds from those elbows to the body. These unanswered blows to the face. Look at the bludgeon the nose of Kenya Rosas.
She's not getting out.
Big hematoma swelling up over the left eye, it looks like, of Kenya Rosas. Like someone's tucked a golf ball under the skin.
They're not all getting there, but damage being inflicted. Rosas, oh my goodness, look at her.
Oh, Rosas almost found a way to her feet. But Dern right back on top of her. You can sign the pink slips. You can sign the ownership papers. Dern in half guard now, 1:15 remaining.
Complete dominance on the ground.
Look at the swelling over the left eye there of Kenya Rosas. Dern cuts in the hip from side control.
Beautiful job controlling underhooks when she's cross sides as she's passing.
What will the headlines be for Mackenzie Dern's pro debut that she could not finish Kenya Rosas? Unless it changes up in the next 45 seconds because Rosas has proven to be resilient beyond all belief. Nobody would have thought this from Rosas, Pat. Not spending this much time on the ground to survive like this, especially that submission onslaught in the first round.
Right. And all these punches, elbows, everything that's landed. How exhausting it is to have somebody this good on the ground on top of you.
Now may finish it.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's tight.
Oh, buddy, she can break
15
that.
seconds,
Oh,
it's tight. Oh, my word.
Oh, jeez,
How
I
is
don't see that.
Rosas still here?
Rosas.
Oh, my word. How is she still here?
My goodness.
Seconds remaining for a great survival story. She survives.
Dear God.
She survives. That may be the headline they write about this one. Kenya Rosas survives 15 minutes with the greatest BJJ female athlete on the planet. How did she do it, Pat?
We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Myron Godot scores the fight 30-27. Judge Buddy Caskey scores the fight 30-26. And Judge Stan McCandlish scores the fight 30-25. All three for your winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern.
Landslide victory.
Ladies, listen, you received your rules for you stepped in the cage tonight. There's 3 more things you must do. You must fight when I say fight, stop when I say stop. Most importantly, intelligent to finish yourself at all times. Touch, close, back up, and good luck.
How will this go down? Montana Stewart has the experience. Dern on her pro debut last time out didn't get the finish that so many thought she would, but she got the dominating win over the distance. Michael Chavallo, Pat Miletich with you.
You ready? You ready? Let's do this. Come on.
This should be interesting. The heavy favorite, Mackenzie Dern, trying to bull rush in early on Montana.
Ronda Rousey style tie up there.
Dern looks like a different person to 24 hours ago when she couldn't walk.
Slightly more hydrated. Yesterday she was doing the Hillary Clinton.
Front kick there from Dern. Nice jab from Dern. Catches the leg. Gotta watch out for the guillotine. Dern glancing towards her corner. As Pat said, Montana Stewart without her boyfriend Mark De La Rosa in her corner tonight. He's got a no-show tonight, De La Rosa.
Stewart keeping it standing so far.
Stewart looking to counter on the inside with the right hand. Mackenzie tries for a takedown. Stewart turns her against the cage.
Nice balance on that. Locking Dern up. Is she going to get a takedown on Dern? She's a good wrestler.
All the way through. Yeah. Good.
Henson Henderson in Mackenzie's corner.
Knee here, Mackenzie. Knee. She's really pulling back. Good. Good job.
Dern having a tough time taking down the
offense.
former wrestler.
Offense. Yes. Good. Run that offense. Aldo's going to be there.
We might have ourselves a boxing match because of Stewart's ability to stop takedowns.
Dern, who had some weight cutting issues due to putting on some weight for some BJJ tournaments during her camp. I'm sure she won't do that again.
Good elbow.
Nice knee there from Montana Stewart.
Bam, bam, hot cross. Hot cross on bam. Elbow right there, elbow. Yes.
Elbow was called for by the corner. Mackenzie Dern responds, gets the takedown she wanted, gets top position, not where Montana wanted to be.
Nice throw, straight to the mount.
BJJ World Champion, Abu Dhabi World Champion in full mount, goes for the armbar. Is she gonna find it?
It looked like it was getting crunched. Oh my goodness, she got out of it. Now she's blocking her with her shin so she can't get back in. Beautiful transitions here by Dern.
Montana Stewart safe for the moment. This is where she wanted Dern. On Dern's back, having top position. Nice. What can Montana do from here?
Check her out, going to rubber guard work here.
2:15 to go. Go to the left.
Locking up the omoplata. She tried to step over in time, didn't get there. This is not a good position for Stewart to be in. Oh, she couldn't make it over. Oh, she's in trouble here. She's gonna break her arm. Her shoulder could get crunched. Oh, buddy.
Oh. Montana Stewart struggling here.
Choke's coming, choke's coming.
This could be the beginning of the end. Look at the way Dern's tied her up like a pretzel. It's good night, Irene.
Wow.
Mackenzie Dern gets her first finish in mixed martial arts. She does it in 1 round over Montana Stewart.
That's high-level grappling. Tricky.
325. From the dressing room, I expect for you to obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want to. Go to your corners.
Mark Kalloy, our referee. Mackenzie Dern. Catherine Roy mean-mugging her across the cage. Set for 3 rounds.
Ready, Mackenzie? Ready, Catherine?
Fight!
Let's see how long it stays on the feet, which is where Catherine Roy wants to be.
Roy got a nice low, wide stance.
Jab 2 from Mackenzie Dern.
Good way to get an exchange going, to get in for those takedowns.
High punt kick there from Dern.
Quick.
Dern with a takedown.
Beautiful entrance on that takedown. Oh,
This is Dern's territory.
going to work on it. Hanging onto that arm for dear life is Roy underneath there. Look at her. She needs to kick her hips out to the left, get to a knee, and start coming up. Can't hang out there forever. Eventually, Dern's going to get those arms free.
We're going to stand you up.
Oh, yanking her up to her feet. Look at that.
Roy back to her feet here. Can Dern get her down? Gut-munching knees from Mackenzie Dern.
Look, pretty good way to get somebody to pick you back up to your feet for you. Never seen it before, but hey, it worked.
Nice little trick, maybe that peeks back toward her in training and prep for this one. 10-week camp for Roy. Breaks off, back to striking distance. Inside leg from Mackenzie Dern. Showed a nice Brazilian kick earlier on. Off the right leg. See if she does it again. Overhand right from Dern. Short knee from Dern. The aggression, they're going the way of Mackenzie Dern at the moment.
I'd say. Punching her way in nicely.
Let's see if Roy can start sticking her with the jab, perhaps.
You know, Roy's so focused on looking for those takedowns that she's not seeing the strikes. Dern being smart about it, knowing that her ground skills are feared.
Dern through a thunderous right hand, missed the target. Left hook there from Dern.
Dern looks like she's starting to have fun, buddy.
Plenty of movement from Catherine Roy. You wonder if Roy might try and tire out Mackenzie Dern, knowing that Dern struggled with her weight. Will she try and test Dern's gas tank? Outside leg kick from Roy.
I'm just not kicking against a grappler that good. Not going to do it.
Counter right hand from Roy. Mackenzie clinches up with it.
Inside hook here with the leg. She's going to try and reap that leg and pull it out from under her, maybe.
Elbow from Mackenzie off the left arm. Popping shot there and then goes to the body. Left hand from Catherine Roy.
Mackenzie all over her.
Ultra aggressive first round from Mackenzie Dern. 150 to go in the round. And Roy get her strikes off pat.
She needs to control the center of the cage. Roy needs to quit going backwards to the cage.
Counter right hand seems to be what Roy is looking for.
Roy needs to walk forward and quit backing up. Got to put pressure on the grappler, make him shoot from going backwards.
Mackenzie swinging wildly. Hooking punches. High right roundhouse from the Brazilian. Afraid of leg kicks, Mackenzie drew the short straw. High kick from Roy. Under a minute to go now in this round.
Roy backing up toward the cage. Fights Dern in.
Counter right hand again from Catherine Roy. Throws it down the center corridor.
Roy needs to start using some feints. Oh.
High kick, looped it around the back of the head. Just didn't have the torque on it though.
Nope, no power.
Dern goes to the body, hooks to the head. Oh, kick to the breasts.
Almost caught her in the head with that kick. Dern, hey, her striking is miles ahead of where it used to be.
Outside leg from Catherine Roy. Maybe a little surprised at the level of Dern striking tonight.
Yeah.
Mackenzie keeps coming forward. And Catherine Roy is going to go to the second round. Finishes it with the acrobatics here.
Having a good time.
Fight!
Pat, first round, Mackenzie Dern.
I think so, just off aggression for the most part. Oh.
Counter right hand from Roy. Dern chasing her again. Roy's going to try not to back up as much in this round.
Almost grabbed that leg on that kick.
Let's go to Ron in Roy's corner.
Pete Spratt told his fighter he wants her to aim towards her chest, lower those shots, and open up her hands. Michael.
Thanks, Ron.
Hoping that Dern will duck into them.
Dern will give her a single leg takedown. Can Roy stay on her feet?
Looking the leg, pulling it out. Nice job. Saw that coming. Right to cross sides. Hot knife through butter going to cross sides there.
She is amazing. Bad position for Catherine Roy. What does Roy do from here, Pat?
Well, she's got to kick her hips out, get an underhook. She's grabbing the head there. That just helps Mackenzie control her for the most part, hold her down flat. You don't want to be flat on your back when somebody's on top of you because of that.
Oh, full mount.
Too easy to get mounted, hard to move, hard to defend.
Mackenzie Dern closed at minus 900. Roy at plus 500 thanks to Nick Kalukas.
Watch the eyes, Mackenzie.
Still a long time to go in this second round. And you've got a multiple BJJ world champion on top of you in full mount.
We're going to figure out how to get out of here. Got to at least get back to half guard, and come up. I mean, she could battle back to full guard, and Dern's going to cut right through it again because she's so good at it.
Ground and pound from Dern. Roy takes 3 solid right hands. Doesn't look too effective though by it.
Trying to hook and come out the back door here.
Don't use that fence.
Dern's seen that a million times in grappling, turning her feet away from the cage so she can't do that again.
Dern in control.
I don't know how Roy gets out of here, to be honest with you, with somebody this high level on top of her.
Can she survive for 2 minutes in this position?
Tying her up like this might be the only way. Dern may just go for a limb here. She looks like she's getting the angle on an arm. Trapping. Looking like she's going for potentially.
Here's the arm, Mackenzie Dern. Nowhere to go for Catherine Roy. Dern controlling her.
Smart of Mackenzie. She's learned. She's gone for submissions in fights before and missed them. With a gi on, it's tough for people to sneak out, but now she's going to take the arm, I'll bet you. Nope. She looked like she was going to.
Roy surviving. Bumping elbow from the top position, still in full mount. Mackenzie Dern has been for a long time.
Sliding the knee through, pinning that arm down again.
Can Roy survive another 70 seconds of this round? And he'll get back to stand-up to commence the third.
Gonna hit a triangle here.
Mackenzie setting her up. Setting her up. Can she lock it in?
Less than a minute. Nice elbows. Oh boy, she can cut her up if she keeps that up.
Can Roy survive for another 50 seconds?
Better not expose that arm. Mackenzie really didn't even need to go for that. She could have just stayed on top and kept punching.
35 seconds now. Is Catherine Roy going to get the standing restart she needs in the third round? Or can Dern tap her out with 20 seconds remaining?
She's starting to reach with that arm. Can't do it. Better keep that arm in tight.
Roy's going to survive this round, and she'll need a huge third and final. Stop!
Mackenzie Dern saying to the referee at the end of the last round, you need to dry her off. She's got Vaseline all over her arms to get out of stuff.
Claim there from Mackenzie Dern, claiming some greasing on Catherine Roy. Oh, big roundhouse kick from Roy, a beauty off the right leg.
Roy's got to stay off the cage and control the center of the ring.
It's got a run in Dern's corner.
John Crouch told me, Michael, they want Dern just to relax, take it easy, settle down, play her game. They think she earned a 10-8 round in that second round. Michael.
Thanks, Rock. Right hand down the tube from Roy. Can she find range with that right?
Roy circling back to the center. Backing up to the cage here, though. She's got to get off the cage. Nice job.
And she does. Circles back to center octagon.
She wanted a head kick right there with the left leg.
Left hook came agonizingly close for Catherine Roy. Dern's striking has improved markedly. There's a glancing right hand.
Yeah.
Dern smiles at her.
That was a hard right hand after that body shot with the left.
Outside leg from Catherine Roy. This is more like it. Can she find a home for that right hand? Maybe the right roundhouse.
Oh, big punch by Dern.
Dern looping punches. Body kick, double leg, single leg now. Low single, and Roy's free. Can that give her some confidence?
Really impressed with Dern striking, though, this fight. Leaps and bounds difference.
Big right hand goes for a headache maker.
The beauty of being the world's best grappler. You can throw huge punches and, well, to get taken down, you're good anyway. It doesn't matter.
Spinning back fist from the Brazilian. Spinning back there from Catherine Roy.
Got a
They
circle.
tango.
Got a circle.
2 minutes 40 remains. Third and final round.
She arm drags her way out of that. Nice. Great technique.
Take that. Crowd trying to rally behind Catherine Roy. Time is now the enemy of Catherine Roy. She still looks for that right hand.
Dern kind of liking this striking.
Nice outside leg kick. No hands for company though. Try to catch her on the way up. Probably could have made better use of that opportunity.
Ladies are going at it.
One minute 35 now. Catherine Roy's got to go. Turning back kick. Good kick to the body again there from Roy. Sloppy kick and it got caught.
Can't throw kicks against a grappler like this.
Trying to hack her way out of it.
Wow. Nice dump. That was beautiful by Dern.
Quickly closes down Dern in her guard. 1 minute remains. Well, there's no way that Roy's going to win the fight from this position. She might try and get a stand-up out of it from the referee.
That's what's going on right now. Just locking her up, squeezing tight. Dern fitting those hands in there to try and posture up. Working her way up.
Closes her down again. Dern pops her head up. Referee's not going to stand them.
Only 20 seconds left.
Elbow there from Roy, hammer fist strike from Dern. And Mackenzie Dern is going to get another mixed martial arts win. A very good effort from Catherine Roy, but this is a Mackenzie Dern on the improve. Her striking showed enormous improvement tonight, Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, she fought a tough girl, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecards. 2 judges score the bout 30-27, and 1 judge scores the bout 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern!
Mackenzie Dern, 3-0.
All right, fighters, we went over the instructions at the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. If you wish, come out swinging.
Crazy odds for this one from MMAOddsBreaker.com and Nick Kalikas. Mandy Polk and Mackenzie Dern. Dern was a minus 2,000 favorite coming in. It's gone up to minus 2,600. Mandy Polk is plus 1,200. You put $100 down on Mandy Polk, you win $1,200. We are underway. LFA 24, the featured fight. Mackenzie Dern in the black, Mandy Polk in the pink and black.
Both of the women coming out fearless tonight.
Mackenzie Dern, nice entrance, punching her way into that takedown attempt. Nice job by Mandy getting the hand control and spinning back into her.
As we mentioned, Polk wanted this fight. She's a veteran. She said, I have a lot more cage experience than Dern does. I can see where the fight's going. I'm going to take advantage of that.
Oh, nice. She hit some serious trips there. Inside trip and then tried to hit the other leg. Getting creative with her takedowns. Polk showing good balance there to stop that.
Big difference in wrestling takedowns and jiu-jitsu takedowns. A lot of times jiu-jitsu takedowns are with the next step in mind. You know, you can really just try to offset someone's balance and change the angle to focus on what's next, where wrestling is a lot more robotic.
Well, I mean, I would say this, though. You take a world-class wrestler against a world-class jiu-jitsu guy, and the world-class jiu-jitsu guy's probably not going to get a takedown.
Exactly.
Unless there's a parking block in there and they trip over it or something.
Dental floss, just wrap it up.
Dern all over Polk right now.
And that's one thing that's always confused me about jiu-jitsu is, great as they are on the ground, to not have great takedowns is, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense to me to be that good on the ground and not be able to take down somebody.
Well, and I mean, if you think about it, most jiu-jitsu schools, when you go to roll, when you go to compete at a
start
live...
on your knees or on your back,
yeah,
right?
Yep, you start from positions and you start on your knees. People don't have the mat control and mat awareness that you get from years and years of having to control a room full of wrestlers.
Right.
Ooh. Dern throwing some leather.
She's loading up.
A little bit of blood now coming from the nose of Mandy Polk. We saw Dern, as mentioned, her striking has improved. Her last fight went the distance with Catherine Roy. But she said she doesn't want to go 3 rounds of standing up in this one. She wants to submit Mandy Polk. Stinging jab from Dern.
Boy.
Overhand right from Dern. And Dern knocks both down.
The referee almost stopped it too early there. She got the choke locked up here.
Dern going for the RNC.
Mandy Polk needs to reach for the backhand.
She does have her chin down, though.
Not gonna help.
Wow.
Mackenzie Dern. Big victory for her tonight.
Punched her way into the submission position. Very fluent transition there.